Hello, I'm Matthew Haviland with Keller Realty Atlantic Shore Prompt Team. Today, we're hitting the streets of New Jersey to talk about a topic that's on everyone's mind, property taxes. With rates among the highest in the country, property taxes are a significant concern for homeowners and potential buyers alike. We're also exploring the Stay NJ Property Tax Relief Law, a critical program aimed at helping our senior residents. So join me as we hear directly from the people of New Jersey about their thoughts, experiences, and suggestions regarding property taxes and this important relief program. Let's dive in and see what New Jerseyans have to say. I don't like bombard people like right at the door. So far we've had, I think, 10 people say, no, we don't want to talk to you, but they think property taxes are too high. And one person said he wouldn't buy because taxes are too high. We got to get a couple people on camera here though. I'm doing a video today on property taxes in New Jersey. Can I ask you a couple questions?
My husband wants to handle that stuff, but that's
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. So how do you feel about the current property taxes in New Jersey?
very high.
Very high. Okay.
Really high.
And how does that affect your ability to either buy another home or sell a home?
I guess it wouldn't really affect me, but
Okay.
I wouldn't get a bigger one than I have.
Let me ask you this. Have you seen a noticeable change in your property tax over the last few years?
Yeah, it did go up
Okay.
a couple times.
Pretty
yeah.
significantly. Okay.
Right.
So how does the property taxes affect your budget overall, your monthly budget?
Not much. I just have to budget like
Okay. And then are you aware there's a tax law called Stay NJ? Have you heard of that?
No, I heard of it, but see, my husband takes care of a lot of this stuff, so
Okay.
I don't know.
So there's a tax law that was enacted called Stay NJ, and what that is for seniors. It's property tax relief for seniors.
Right.
It's supposed to drop your property taxes and cut it in half,
Oh,
up to $6,500 per year. Yeah. So you hadn't heard of that one?
No.
Okay,
maybe,
so
but I don't know.
it was passed in the law, but it didn't happen yet. So let's say if that
Oh.
were to happen, 2026 is when it's supposed to actually take
Oh,
place.
Okay.
What would that do for you if your property
Do a
taxes?
lot, yeah.
Yeah. What would you do with the extra money? Let's say you had
Save it for my homeowners insurance and everything else.
everything else going up too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Everything's going up.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were a lawmaker, do you think anything can be done besides this tax relief law to change the property taxes in New Jersey?
No, I don't.
No. No. Okay.
No, I'm not.
All right. And what was your name?
Mary.
Mary, thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Enjoy your time at Boscov's. Hello, how are you? I'm doing a video today on property taxes in New Jersey. Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so how do you feel about the current property tax rates in New Jersey?
How do I feel about them? If they're
Yeah.
too high?
Right.
Yeah, of course they're too high.
Too high,
Yeah.
okay. And how do property taxes affect your decision to buy or sell a home in New Jersey?
Well, I think a lot of people are reluctant to move to New Jersey or stay in New Jersey because of that reason.
Yes, okay. And just curious, how does property tax affect your budget, let's say on a monthly basis? Does that ever come into effect in your budget?
Well, as a senior, it definitely does affect the budget.
Okay. And what measures, if any, would you like the government to do to maybe enact some changes with property taxes?
Well, I sound like a real senior, but we do pay for education, so all the taxes that go into our educational system, which is a wonderful system, doesn't, we do not get a benefit from it because we live in a senior development. So,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
good if you have kids, and
Right.
I've had kids, and I've paid plenty of taxes. But now that I don't, it puts you in a different position, right?
Yes.
So,
Okay. Are you aware of this Stay NJ property tax relief for seniors? Have you heard of that?
yes.
Okay. Do you think it's going to happen, or how do you think that'll play out?
Well, it's supposed to happen, I
Yes.
guess. Yeah. We get some relief now, but not a whole
Right.
lot. Yeah.
Right. So the Stay NJ is by 2026 supposed to drop your property, cut it in half.
Yeah, that would be a miracle, but it'd be good.
If it does happen, all comes into. How would that affect you and your budget if your taxes were cut in half?
Well, I wouldn't have to move to New Jersey, to Florida.
You wouldn't. Okay, stay in New Jersey,
Sure,
right?
stay in New Jersey.
Which
Right.
is great. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Excellent. And do you think that Stay NJ law should that be expanded in any way or changed in any way?
I don't know that much about the law other than hearsay. I mean, it sounds like really good, but I don't know if it'll ever materialize.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. And what was
You're
your name?
welcome. Sandy.
Sandy, thank you so much. All right, great. Thank you so much. So how do you feel about the property taxes in New Jersey?
They're high.
Okay, and how do property taxes affect your decision to buy or sell a home in New Jersey?
Well, we moved from Mount Laurel because the taxes were so high.
Okay, so you moved already in New Jersey to find lower taxes within the state. Wow.
Yeah.
And have you seen a noticeable change in your property taxes over the last few years?
Yeah, they've gone up.
Okay. And do you believe that the property tax system in New Jersey is fair? Why not?
Because the value, you're putting all the money into the schools, which they could be funded a little differently, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And how do property taxes impact your monthly budget overall?
Big part.
A big part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what measures, if any, do you think the government should take to enact any changes that may affect property taxes?
We should vote the Democrats out.
Okay, that would help, right? Are you aware of the Stay NJ property tax relief law?
That's new, right?
It's new, yes.
Well, they just had the last couple of years we did that, fill it out
The
every year.
anchor rebate?
Yeah, and if you're older, seniors, if you've been in your home for so long, you get, I think they cut it off.
Well, the Stay NJ is a new law. Basically, what they're promising is that the property taxes for seniors will be cut in half. By 2026 is when it will actually be implemented. So have you heard about that program at all? Or?
No.
Okay. So if that is implemented and does come to pass, what would that do for you if your property taxes were cut in half?
We'd have more money.
Yeah. What would you do with the extra money?
Save it.
Save it? Okay, good. Yeah. All right, great. It's just a question, how important do you believe it is for the state of New Jersey to provide tax relief to seniors?
Well, I think it should be tax relief for everybody, not just seniors.
Not just seniors.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
You go from Pennsylvania, like we made a decision. He was a Philadelphia policeman. Do you
Okay.
want to go outside the city? Your taxes were less, but the houses cost more. Moved to New Jersey, the houses were less, the taxes were higher. But I worked in New Jersey. He was retiring. My dad lived in New Jersey. We had a house in Sea Isle. Everything, so we moved here. But when we moved to Mount Laurel, within 3 years, it doubled.
Wow.
So we lived there 20-some years after our kids got out of school and stuff. Sold that and then stayed here. And Sea Isle's taxes are a lot more reasonable.
Oh, good.
Way more reasonable than every other
That's great.
town. And they provide a lot of services.
Good.
I mean, they do everything. Entertainment, a lot for the seniors, a lot for the kids and stuff. So you get a lot better value for your dollar in Sea Isle than I did in Mount Laurel.
That's excellent.
So,
All right, thank you so much. And what was your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Hey, I'm doing a video today on property taxes in New Jersey. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What's your name?
Troy.
Troy? I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How do you feel about current property taxes in New Jersey?
To be completely honest with you, I'm not too educated on that because I'm not a homeowner.
Okay.
I don't know if rent plays any part in that, but rent is through the roof, so I don't know if that, maybe because the homeowners that I rent from got to pay a lot of the property taxes, but I feel like the prices are outrageous in New Jersey compared to other places that I hear about.
Yeah, so we do have, it's the highest tax rate property tax rate in the country for New Jersey.
I
So,
believe it.
so you're renting now, yeah, so it does, the landlord's got to charge more if the taxes go up.
Right.
Now, how does property taxes affect your ability to, if you were considering purchasing a home?
Everyone that I know who owns a home or who's purchased a home recently is telling me that it's a bad time for the market to try to purchase a home. So beyond that, like I said, I'm not too educated, so I don't want to speak too much on that. I don't know.
I appreciate your time. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the government should do anything to enact any changes with property taxes or property tax relief?
In my opinion, I feel like the better the citizens are taken care of and able to sustain, overall that would affect the country and the government. So yes, short answer is yes.
Okay. All right. Troy, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
And what's your name?
Kathy Sorrell.
Kathy? I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. How do you feel about the current property tax rates in New Jersey?
I think they're a little high, but we live in a 55 and over community, so they're not too bad.
Okay. So how do property taxes affect your decision to buy a home or sell a home in New Jersey?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't intend on ever selling. This is my last house, our last house.
Okay, great.
So
Great.
I don't have to worry about selling. But buying, the taxes are only what, 7,000, 6,000? They're only 6 something. So they've gone up quite a bit, considering.
Okay, I was going to ask you how much have they gone up over the last few years? Has it been pretty significant, or
Over 12 years, gone up $3,000.
$3,000 in 12 years?
That's
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. So how does that affect your property taxes affect your budget, your monthly budget?
Well, you have to include it, but it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. What
Feasible.
measures, if any, do you think the government should do for property tax relief here in New Jersey?
I think they're trying, giving us homestead rebates.
Homestead, yeah.
That helps a little bit, but
Basically, school taxes.
school taxes are what, 65%?
We don't have any children.
Mm-hmm.
Never
Yeah.
did?
Why are we paying such high school tax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the Stay NJ tax relief law that passed recently?
No.
You haven't heard of it? Okay, so Stay NJ is a law that was passed for property tax relief for seniors. Essentially, it would reduce property taxes and cut them in half by 2026. So the law passed, it hasn't been implemented completely yet, but their
Staying.
plan is to do that by 2026. So if that does happen, do you think it'll happen, or
It would be nice if it did.
it'd be nice if it did, right?
Yeah, it would be nice if it did.
What would that do for you if the property taxes were cut in half for you?
Wow. It'll give us another, a lot of money to go on a vacation.
Yeah, nice vacation every year, right?
Every year.
Oh, that's great. And how important do you think it is for New Jersey to provide tax relief to seniors?
Important, very important.
Yeah.
Seniors are usually on a fixed income and they can't afford to have it go up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many people know about the homestead rebate and the other things that are available.
Yeah, there's the Anchor program.
Anchor.
Yeah,
And,
there are
how
a
many
few,
people-
which helps. It's a little bit, but it
Yeah.
does help, right?
Yeah, let's put it this way, I don't approve of is that when you leave New Jersey, you get penalized. I don't like that. Not that we're planning on it, but that's a no-go.
Well, there is people call it the exit tax, but that's if your primary residence is not in New Jersey, that's when you get hit with it, 2%. But if it's your primary, you're not going to get hit with that, although you will have a New Jersey state transfer tax, which everybody has to pay that. So now you do get a discount if you're a senior on that. So you do get a little, that helps a little bit, but.
You say you
okay.
can't get away from taxes.
No, can't get away from it.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. This is my son, Miles.
wow.
He's my cameraman. All right. And what's your name?
Tisha.
Hi, teacher. I'm Matthew. Nice to meet
Matthew.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
How do you feel about current property taxes in New Jersey?
New Jersey, everything is high.
Yeah.
Everything is really high.
And how do property taxes affect your decision to buy or sell a home in New Jersey?
Well, it's depending on how much the property taxes are. You either sell or you don't, or you go somewhere else and you buy somewhere else that's less property taxes. But property taxes in New Jersey is pretty high.
Yeah. And you own your home?
Mm-hmm.
How does the property taxes affect your, on a monthly budget
It's
level?
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really tough.
Okay.
I mean, it's gotten tougher in the last few years, but it's tough.
And have you seen your taxes increase drastically over the last few years, or?
I don't know, drastic, maybe a couple of $100 more, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
it's
but
good,
that's kind of drastic if you weren't paying that before, yeah.
Right,
Yep.
over a few years that adds up, right?
Yeah.
And what measures, if any, do you think the government should take for property tax relief?
Lowering property taxes or lowering the pricing of home, everything.
Okay.
Just lower everything the government
yeah.
should, yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time. I
you, man.
appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. How do you feel about the current property tax rates in New Jersey?
They're extremely high.
Extremely high. Okay. And how do property taxes affect your decision to buy or sell a home in New Jersey?
Doesn't.
Doesn't affect it. Okay.
No, I wouldn't leave New Jersey, so
Okay.
I know I'm going to have to pay the high.
No, it's
taxes.
high, but you're not going anywhere. Okay. And have you seen a noticeable increase in property taxes over the last few years?
Yes, especially in Burlington County.
Okay. Is that where you're in Burlington County?
I'm in Atlantic County and Burlington County.
Oh, okay. Good. And do you believe property taxes in New Jersey, that the system is fair?
No,
Why not?
because we are taxed higher than any other state. We're the third highest state for people that are retired. It's actually just came out that New Jersey is one of the worst places to live if you're retired, which I am.
Wow, okay. And how do property taxes affect your overall budget and planning on a monthly basis?
It's part of the budget because you
Yeah.
have to have it part of the budget.
Okay. Do you think there should be any reform that the government should be doing about property taxes?
They can do what other cities do. In some cities in New Jersey, they stop property taxes when you reach a certain age. They should make it more uniform across the state of New Jersey, especially for the people that are retired, because we are more on a limited income than any other age group.
Okay. And have you heard about the Stay NJ tax relief law?
No.
Okay, so this was enacted recently, and the goal is to reduce property taxes for seniors by 50% by 2026.
Oh, no.
You never heard of that?
Well, it won't
Okay.
happen anyway.
You don't think it'll happen
No.
anyway? Okay. If it did happen, how would how
That would be nice, but I
Yeah,
don't see it happening.
you don't see it's gonna
There's a lot of talk and it never happens.
Okay.
We're a Democrat state. That's all I can say. We're smoking, so it's really bothering
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time. I appreciate it. So we've been hanging out at Boscov's here for a while, talking to people about New Jersey, about property taxes. I couldn't get everybody on camera, but it does seem like everyone has an opinion on property taxes, and overall too high. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the property taxes in New Jersey? Are they too high? Are they too high for seniors? What can be done about it? Do you think the Stay NJ program is going to actually happen? If it does, how will that affect your property taxes if you're a resident of New Jersey? And if you're thinking about moving to New Jersey, what impact does property taxes have for you and for your lifestyle? Leave a comment, let me know. Thank you for joining us today and hearing the voices of New Jersey. It's clear that property taxes are a critical issue for many, and the Stay NJ property tax relief law could make a real difference for our seniors. If you have any questions or need assistance with your real estate needs, feel free to reach out to me. Let's work together to ensure a high quality of life through real estate. Watch my in-depth video of the Stay NJ property tax relief law right here. And until next time, stay informed and take care.